Hey guys! Okay, so I am finally shooting what you all have been asking for. It is the half and half blue and pink, kind of like Harley Quinn look, but wasn't intentional. You guys really enjoyed it, and to be honest, I didn't write anything down, so I'm going off my memory, and I'm pretty sure I have almost everything the same, and I tried my best to get the hair the same way, but sometimes it just doesn't like me. So anyways, let's get to it. Now I will tell you, I have my eyes prepped and ready and my eyebrows done. So what I used for my brows is the Benefit Brow Styler. It's got the brow pencil, which is like a thicker one on one side, and the brow powder on this side. So it is super cool, and I've been loving trying this and using this more. And then I carved my eyebrows out with concealer, and then on my eyes with concealer I put the lightest color from this palette on just to set it and make it a good base for my eyeshadow. Alright, now I will tell you, because a lot of people commented, which wasn't my intention, but a lot of people commented on my skin in the video. I actually just prepared my skin really well beforehand. So what I did was I double cleansed. Always double cleanse. I found it really gets off everything. And then I exfoliated, or you can use kind of like a toner exfoliator if you'd like instead. And then the ones I used for the serum and moisturizer was the Caudalie Vino Perfect. I used this first, and then I used this second, which is the Sunday Riley Tidal Cream. I have a mini fridge too, so these stay in here, so they're nice and cool when I put them on my face, because believe it or not, usually I am always hot. So that just gave me a really good base, and prep my skin perfectly for the foundation to go on really smoothly. And then obviously there's the super intense skin prep that I do as well. And then I'll show you the foundation I use, which I'm pretty sure was the foundation I used. P.S. note to self, always write things down. As you can see, my skin isn't in the best condition today, but that's okay, because we are going to get started. Okay, let's start with, we're going to start with pink, and we're going to take the Thirsty Jeffree Star palette, and we're also going to use Taste Buds and Bitch, just the two pinks at the top there. And first we're going to take Taste Buds, and we're going to go, we're going to also take our crease brush, and we're going to go along the top, and we're just going to give this a nice base, just so the pink can sit nicely on the skin. And I notice sometimes when I don't do this and just put like straight on the skin, it just either gets patchy or it doesn't run as smoothly, which is strange but true. Alright, so if you're new here and you haven't seen my videos, welcome. And if you don't know the look that I'm talking about, it is this look on my Instagram. And if you don't follow my Instagram, this is the time to, right here. I got a lot of comments on this, and some requests to do this, so your wish is my command. And okay, so I brought this out a little further too, just to kind of like give me a good base, and then I'm using the excess on the brush and just kind of brushing it around. And then I'm taking my Smith 256 brush. It's kind of like a flat pointed brush. I love these Smith brushes, they're so good. And then I'm gonna pack it on with BH. And then I'm just gonna take the Morphe M441 brush, just kind of like a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna blend it out just so there's no like harsh lines, and it's all blended properly. Now I don't do foundation until after, just because if there is fallout because I'm using such bold colors, I can take a makeup wipe and just wipe it away, and then there's nothing left on the skin when I put my foundation on. It's not mixing together. Okay, so when I do underneath the eye, I'll do it afterwards once I put my foundation on and my concealer on, just so I don't cover it. So we'll wait to do that till after. Okay, so that is the first eye. I know, easy, right? Super quick. And then I'm going to do the blue eye. Now I use the Blue Blood from Jeffree Star, this palette here. Okay, now which colors did I use again? All right, so you're going to go in with the crease brush again. Now I use the Sephora Color Switch, or my trusty towel, my makeup towel that I keep near my stuff, and it's literally just like a little sponge, and I take off all the pink so I'm not transferring it. More or less, if you're doing the blue first and the pink, you'll probably be more concerned, but just so I'm not mixing the colors, I'll do that first. We're going to use Power and Deceased. So Deceased and Power. So Power is going to go on underneath. We're going to tap off the excess, and we're just going to put that on, kind of to give a nice base before we go in with the blue. Your dark colors tend to be a little bit harder to work with, and you really want to put down a nice base, I find, for myself, just because I have a little bit more of like a wrinkly eye, not like a smooth, but anyways, I don't have like a smooth eye, if that makes sense, to work with, so I just put kind of a nice little base before I go in with blue. Plus, it just kind of, I find that those colors just tend to blend a bit better if there's something down first, than just going straight in with the dark color. But sometimes it's fine, sometimes it doesn't need to. It just kind of depends. And then I'm going to go in with Deceased, guys. And we're going to go right over top. And we're just going to blend that out until we get some color. Sometimes with these two it takes a bit more time. With the pink it didn't take as long just because they were very similar in color. And it was just kind of over and blended through. And then like the pink was a little bit easier. With this one, I'm kind of taking a little bit more time, plus I don't want to get it all over my face because it's blue, guys. Alright. And then I'm going to go in with the flat brush now. And then just pile it on through. And like, I know this seems like a lot of eyeshadow, but with darker shadows, you either really get in, like really get in on the eyeshadow. Sorry, hold on, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Like really go in and get that brush like saturated in color, or just keep going on. I know that it probably looks like a lot, but I swear it's for a purpose. Okay, so now you can see with like dark colors I have a lot of fallout. And then we're gonna take the fluffy brush and then we're gonna blend it out, because with like blues and darker colors you're probably gonna see it more if it's not super blended out and it just looks a little bit harsher, and we don't want that. We want it to look soft. So as much as it looks like a hard look, it's not, but it does just take a little bit of time. I know it looks really messy right now, but don't worry. And if you go up a little too high, a neat trick is to take your crease brush and just kind of with concealer on, and then just kind of clean it up. So I'm gonna go clean things up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that's a little bit more cleaned up and we're good. Cool. Okay, so now we're actually gonna get into our foundation and concealer and then we'll keep going. So today, now with my skin, I'm gonna reiterate again, just to give a really good base, and then it'll actually make your foundation go on really smoothly and look really nice, kind of flawless. I mean, the camera helps, but it kind of gives you that flawless finish. So it's not entirely what you use for foundation. I mean, it does help go through foundation for skin types and what you really like and the finish you like. But anyways, today, I could go on about that, but today I'm going to use the Believe Beauty foundation in Porcelain, and I got it in the States. So, and actually it was from, which was it? General store? General? Oh God, Lauren's. I'm forgetting where I got it from, but I got it in the States from almost kind of like a dollar store, but it's kind of like a general store. So pretty sweet. It's really good foundation. And then I use a brush. You can use a beauty blender or a brush, whatever works well for you. And then I just go in. You can put it on your face with like the wool dispenser, or you could honestly dot it all over your face with your finger. There are days where I just don't feel like getting my hands dirty. It's the brush, and then you can like really get in there and kind of blend it out, and then you can use as much or as little as you want. And like I kind of either just go in round circles like that, bring it down, and kind of just whatever feels good to you and how you want the finish to be. I bring it into the hairline and down, and then you just keep going over your face. Alright guys, so that is the face base. Now I will just give a few recommendations. The thing that I noticed once I really started taking care of my skin, because either your beauty blender or your brush works really well, but brushing for me worked horribly because I had dry patches and drier skin. So until I started having a really good routine and exfoliating and all of that, then the brush started working really well on my skin, and I found techniques that worked for me. It took me a little while. Some brushes don't work, some do. Beauty blender works well. It just kind of depends. So again, just a really good base. You can use primer if you want to. I don't necessarily use primer. Sometimes I do, but not a lot. I didn't really notice a huge difference unless I was like covering pores or whatnot. But yeah, and I really highly suggest exfoliating because that gets rid of any of the unwanted skin, dirt, kind of gives you like a new face to work with, and then it really lets the product sink into the skin, which has helped me have better skin. I mean, I have my good days and my bad days, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So anyways, enough blabbing. We'll go in with our concealer. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. Now I'm going off memory, so I may or may not be 100% on, but I know the colors and everything. It was just more or less the foundation and concealer I wasn't 100% sure on, but I'm pretty sure this is what I used. But anyways, I'm just gonna cover that up so I don't get concealer on my eyeshadow because no. Okay, so we're gonna go in, and I just got a few on one side, and this dries a bit quickly, so I can do one side at a time. And when you're cleaning up the face too, you can clean up the line if you want a line, or if you want it a bit more blown out with the eyeshadow. So you can, what I do is use a brush and like I kind of squeeze it, and that goes right up there and really blends everything together. And then I just keep blending out. Also, if you have any spots that you want to cover up and the foundation just isn't doing it for you, put the concealer on first. I do my eye makeup, put it on, and then like kind of let it dry. And then I put the foundation over top. These are just a few extra steps. You don't need to do this. Kind of like highlighting. I put it around my nose too. Just kind of give it like a little bit of highlight, and plus like I go red and everything throughout the day. It kind of just blends off sometimes. So I just kind of give it a little bit more extra there. I find that my nose tends to crease a lot. And plus too, it just kind of extra hides it with the foundation. Now you can get concealers that are lighter on the face, like this one would be 2 shades lighter, or you can get one, like I have some that are the same shade as my foundation, so it blends right in. Kind of just a personal preference on how you want it to look. So we're gonna do the under eyes. I'm just gonna go in with the blue first because that's what we finished with. So I'm gonna do the Power again and put that kind of underneath as a good base. And then I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. 202 brush. I love this brush, especially for underneath the eyes. It kind of blends really nicely. I'll just use this mirror. I love eyeshadow palettes that have mirrors in them. So good. I'm just fixing up here, so don't mind me. And then I blend it out just to make sure we are good. And then we'll do the same thing as we did on this eye. And we're going with the 2 same colors again. So Taste Bud will go first. And then Beach will go after. And then we'll just blend that bad boy out. Make sure that that's really good and taken off because we don't want blue under the eyes. On the pink, because that'll make it look dirty. We don't want that. I know that you're actually supposed to put powder on after you do your bronzer and all that stuff, but my under eyes tend to crease a little bit faster just because I'm getting older and there's a little bit more wrinkles. So close that up. We're just gonna take a little a little bit of a fluffier brush. I don't know why I've been loving this brush so much. This is the JS4 Morphe and Jeffree Star Cosmetics brush. Tap off the excess, and then I'm just brushing it on. I'm really not baking. I don't know why, but I've been really liking that. I've been kind of off the baking for a little bit and doing this kind of almost like brushing that powder in. Ooh. Gosh, my bangs. Oh no. This is why I don't have bangs. This is why. I really go in and around the nose, kind of like almost like really press it in and focus on the eyes. And then, so this is what we have so far. What are we thinking, guys? Okay, so now we're gonna go in with some bronzer. And actually, before I finish, I'm going to go in with our little brush again. I'm going to take Cullinan and Ice Tray. So Ice Tray, Cullinan, and then I'm going to take Crystal Flesh and Cullinan on the pink, and then the Ice Tray and the Cullinan on the blue, and I'm going to put that in the inner corner. I'm going to take the Crystal Flesh and just in the inner corners. I just want to give myself a little something. See? Just small. There we go. And I'm constantly just taking off the shadows. Plus keeps my brushes somewhat clean. I mean, I really need to like clean them because the blues tend to do some fun things to your brushes. Now is the bronzer, the blush, and highlight. So I used actually 2 different ones because of the 2 different eyes, but the bronzer I'm going to go in with first. I'm going to use the Smith 115 brush. I really like this bronzer. Now, I'm gonna let you know there's a strong scent to it. It's a kind of like a coconutty, beachy vibe scent. It's kind of a shimmer bronzer, which, I don't know, I've been loving. So, like, that's it there. It's a butter bronzer. I heard a lot about this. I really wanted to try it, and I really like it. It's kind of been my go-to lately. Besides the IT Cosmetics blush bronzer highlight kit. Now, don't mind the funky hair. I'm gonna get that out of the way for a sec. And really go into your hairlines with this so it doesn't kind of look odd to your skin, especially if your hair's up. It just looks more natural. And I mean, I've learned that you stop the bronzer here and go up, but you can kind of just do whatever works for your skin and your face shape. So Believe is gonna go with the pink side, and this Patrick Star Take Me Home is gonna go, and I mix those two, is gonna go on this side. So we will take our Smith 118 brush, and then we're literally gonna mix it. And it kind of gives that like bluish tint, but it's purple, purpley pink. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the Believe Beauty Born to Blush and Wink, and we're gonna put that This is a strong pink. So this is also what I bought when I bought the foundation. And I'm just really, it's a strong pink, so I'm just really trying to blend it out with the bronzer. And just kind of, I'm blowing it out. I learned this and it really works. Just kind of really trying to, and I'm cleaning off my brush, so I'm going to be using a clean brush. I'm just really trying to blow it out. So that is the blush. Ooh, I went on strong with that, baby. So if you do that, so you just take your foundation brush and kind of just dab it over, just to kind of mute it. And then I'm gonna take my translucent powder, because I went down a little bit far. And I'm just gonna you can see it's a little bit more muted now. It's not as strong, but it went a little ham, which is whatever. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with highlighter, and then I'm gonna jump off and do my eyeshadow, and then we'll do the finished look, guys. So with the peachy side, I'm using the Mother of Dragons Urban Decay highlight palette, and I'm going to mix these two. Kind of just gives me that peachy goldy vibe. And for the blue side, we're going to use the Peppermint Frost. We're going to use the chocolate, I think. I don't know if it's got blue flecks in it, but I don't know, it's just really pretty. And it kind of gave me that icy vibe. It kind of gives you that icy vibe, kind of gives me a peachy goldy vibe. I don't know if you see that, but it's okay. And I love highlight, so I can go in on highlight. Jump off camera, I'm gonna do my eyelashes, and I'll be right back. And voila, guys! This is the look. I'm still not sure about the eyelashes. I did cut them a little funny. The Velour lashes fluff and dolled up. These are what they look like. I also kind of tried to put them on as similar as possible, but I cut them as two of the same eye. I didn't cut them differently. I didn't say I was smart all the time, but anyways, so for my lips, I did the 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in 1993 by Urban Decay. And then we got a little sneak peek of my lipstick. This is my favorite. And I'm so sad this is almost done, because I'm pretty sure this is discontinued. And I really, guys, stop doing this. Stop discontinuing amazing stuff. This is the Makeup Forever C103. Please, Makeup Forever, bring this back. This is a fabulous nude. I love it so much. And like, I'm so sad this is almost done, because I should have bought like 30 others, but I didn't. Anyways, so I'm gonna put that on. I did my lip liner. And mixing, but you can see the liner. I got the darker liner. I got the darker liner lipstick trick with a lighter lipstick. I saw Jamie Genevieve do that and I love it. She has more voluptuous lips than I do, but that's kind of the way I wanted it to look. This is a little bit more muted than I usually wear it. I usually wear it pretty strong with that lipstick, but I don't want it to be gone. Anyways, okay, so I'll be back in a couple minutes and I'll show you the finished look, guys. This is it. Now you can do setting spray after this. I mean, I'm not going out anywhere, so I don't need to. But if you want this to stay all day, definitely pop some of that bad boy on. But this is it. All right, and that's everything, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm so happy to do this for you guys. I do get Harley Quinn vibes, so that's kind of cool too. I tried to recreate this as best as I can. Again, my hair's a little bouncy, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you like it. I really enjoyed making this. This was fun to get together and just chat. But let me know down below in the comments, guys, if you want to see a skincare video of my routine. But some other fun stuff's coming next too. So anyways, be prepared for that. Okay guys, I will see you next time.